welcome back to FSL Circuit for Arena of Valor. This is it, the third day, the last day, and this is the semifinals. We have DG Ladies versus, of course, Luna. But of course, without further ado, we are your casters. I'm Yuko.
And of course, alongside her is Rockcard. We are here for the semifinals and the grand finals of FSL Circuit Arena of Valor. We can get straight into the game right now. Of course, we want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Don't forget, please share the stream and heart the page. Let us know who you think is going to come out on top here. Luna versus DG Ladies. They're already halfway through the draft. Let's find out what these girls have in store for us.
Jumping straight in, here we have Lindis, Liliana, and Amelie for the first two picks on the side of Luna, and for DG Ladies, we have Baldum, Delanas, and Illumia. Illumia has been a really popular pick all throughout the tournament, as well as Delanas.
Yeah, very easy to execute there. That Illumia really does know how to get the game going. Usually, you have someone great to set it up alongside the Baldum. You know, stun everyone up, makes it a lot easier for everyone to get caught inside the Baldum's crowd control. That just makes it so much easier to play the game and finish off the opposition.
Apparently, they all banned out the Valheim. They do not want any of that burst and stuns in the mid to the late game, but we shall wait and see who will be the fourth pick for Luna.
Yeah, we did see a lot of Valheim clearing, especially with Evos. I feel like Evos Esports really one of those teams that really make full use of this Valheim pick as well. So I'm very excited to see those picks from these guys. However, for the meantime, of course, pickings will be limited to Liliana, Lindis, Amelie. A lot of really strong front end damage, but not much tanks available for Luna as of yet.
Well, they need, for DG Ladies at least, I think they need another solid frontliner, since they already have Illumia and Delanas for a solid damage. Maybe add in an Annette. I don't know, I think Annette will work well for their lineup, but however, on Cricknack right here, and probably they already locked that in.
Yeah, Cricknack is actually pretty good to dive in. Again, I mentioned lots of squishy characters here on the side of Luna. Why not try to take advantage of that? Get a Cricknack in the middle and just disrupt the formation. Just removing the formation and removing their tempo play will actually do a pretty solid job in making sure that DG Ladies can outmaneuver Luna.
I think Luna heard me. They heard me say Annette is a good support. So instead of keeping it open for DG right here, they locked it in for themselves. Let's see who will be the fifth pick for DG Ladies. So
yeah, I would say pretty smart play. Picking that up.
Superman being hover. Ooh, Superman. Huh. Was expecting more of the Flash, but okay. Superman works as well.
I feel like this can definitely be one of those heroes that you really disrupt the backline. And who knows, maybe this could be what they're looking for here in this game. However, of course, frontline still very squishy for Luna. I'm still not a fan of this really all-in composition, but I will, of course, give the benefit of the doubt. Luna has been cleaning up the game with a lot of 2-0s lately. Not surprised with this pick at all.
Maybe they just want to, ramp up the immediate damage and just not let any breathing time for the side of our DG Ladies right here.
Yeah, DG Ladies, I feel like they just make it a lot easier for Luna to really pick up what they want. So we'll have to wait and see whether or not this is going to be effective, or whether or not this is going to be the end of Luna's win streak. I feel like they haven't actually lost much. So, I don't know, I'm sort of rooting for them to maybe stumble a little, because they're just so good. These female esports players, of course, all these are from Indonesia, really know how to clean up and to make use of their comp. I very rarely see them make mistakes in game. So, I'm still, this is still a 50-50 thing for me though, because I also know that DG Ladies, they really, once they get going, especially Rinko, she's been using Tilanas a lot. So when Rinko gets going, it's very difficult to stop her.
From 4 countries, we are now down to 1, Indonesia. So who will be the winner from Indonesia's females teams. We are just waiting for them to load in. Sit back, relax, and we hope you are gonna enjoy the show. Do not forget to share the live stream, like the page, and of course support our very lovely lady esports players right here. And you are right, Luna is apparently on a win streak. I'm curious and excited to see if they will be able to keep it up, or will DG ladies in their own strength stop that streak.
Loading up into the game. Game 1, Luna versus DG Ladies. Already here, Luna. Luke has Yuno on the Zephys, Gary Sarles on the Annette, Soreko on the Amelie, Sayra on the Liliana, and Astrid Herrera on that Lindis. Not much of a deviation from what they usually pick.
And for DG ladies, we have Akasha on this Kriknak, GG Miyong for this Ryoma, for them on this Lumia, and Lil for this Baldo.
Not bad at all here, of course. The picks are pretty solid when you go for the dives. However, of course, we still want to see whether or not these girls can make their composition shine. I feel like the Baldom is very critical here. We have to keep track of where the Baldom is at all times.
I don't know about you, but I think we have to keep Talanas at bay here and keep an eye on her as well, because like what you said, Rinko on this Talanas is apparently really scary. You don't usually see her in the early game because she's just very conservative and quiet and just minding her own business farming. But the moment she steps out of the jungle, she has so much damage output that she can just kill someone or anyone squishy in 3 or 4 hits, which apparently for the side of Luna, they have quite a squishy composition.
Yeah, they are. I feel like even the Amelie, which is usually very good for 1v1, can easily get taken out if she gets stunned down by the Illumia ult. Get stunned and then get followed up by the Kriknak. So you also have to watch out where that Kriknak is. Usually waiting in a bush, like right now, is waiting for a big possibility for a gank.
Man, Akasha with that very good aggressive plays from day 1 and day 2. We have been seeing those, but we'll have to wait and see if she will be able to keep this up. But PG ladies invading onto the side of Luna's jungle area.
Yeah, the Baldom definitely wants to get that rotation locked in. Level 4 already for the Kriknak. Should make it easier to take down those targets. However, Abyssal Dragon will be spawning here and should be a really quick target as well. However, of course, it's going to be better, I think, for Luna here with better positioning. Right now, they are in the middle. They don't have that much crowd control yet, except for the Amelie.
Lil tried to do something there, but Scary Sarlis just kept her stand. One of the things I noticed on Luna is, yes, they take objectives, but they're more of a full-on and head-on brawl type of team. Usually, they don't mind being in ganks or starting ganks. Abyssal Dragon already up first. Abyssal Dragon first huge objective of the game.
Yep, getting that is actually going to be pretty big, and DG do not want to let go of it at all. That's a very clean take there for the Abyssal Dragon. They don't even try at all. They know that if they die right away and then they lose Abyssal Dragon, that could spell a very bad situation for their tempo play. So they don't want to give away any kills. Fine with giving away a big objective though.
One objective is to 2 kills. I don't think that is worth it. But shoutouts to Anne-Marie right here watching. Thank you so much for the support. And we're gonna jump straight to the game again. These 2 teams are very calm. I mean, they got the objective, so they're not gonna be aggressive or they won't try to do anything quirky. But I am waiting for Sierra to go online on this Liliana.
Yeah, still a long way to go. However, of course, that Annette Scary Salis really just doing her very best to provide vision. Make sure that Astrid Herrera on the Lindis doesn't have a hard time farming. And that's basically what the team of Luna here is trying to do. However, the mid lane gonna be 2v1 here. That's a very scary situation. Illumia ultimate almost caught on to Sayra. Makes it out just in the nick of time.
Stun did not connect, but Scary Cyril is finally rotating over to the mid lane. I'm actually waiting for Sureiko to wait. First blood going over to DG Ladies. That was a very smooth and quick gank at the top lane, and they were able to take down one top lane turret as well.
That's the power of the Ryoma. Very quick on the damage output there, especially for towers in the early game. As long as he can get in range, he can do a lot of DPS. And it's very difficult to go toe-to-toe against him as well, as long as he can get those spear hits landed.
Right, so I've been looking at Luna's composition. I guess one of the heroes that can keep the honest at bay is, I guess... Wait! 1v1, but will Sierra be able to get away for the mid right there? But the stun did not connect, and you know, along with Scary Side is apparently already here. Two people at the mid lane. They were able to protect this Sierra. Are they gonna give it a go? I mean, they could try and at least catch someone or take someone down and just back away.
Yeah, you can really feel Akasha itching to dive onto someone. Sarah should be one of those prime targets, but they go for the safer objective instead. Going for the Whistle Dragons already have only Scary Salas here to contest. I don't think it's going to be enough. Going for the Whistle Dragon, second dragon for the game.
5 minutes in, and that Anas is already confident. She doesn't mind joining team fights, but that is the second Abyssal Dragon being locked onto DG Ladies. Luna being kept at bay here. They haven't done any solid rotations or haven't done any solid pickups as well.
Yeah, Sureiko looks like she's starting to really fall off here against the Ryoma. Oh my god, that's some pretty good damage. Didn't even do much yet. That was just one spear hit. Very scary. So right now they're trying to just not fall, like not get picked up by the Baldum, not get picked up by the Illumia ultimate, and they don't mind. I feel like they're just taking the blows whenever they go.
Oh, Sierra gets pulled out, but Scary Salas gets taken down, and two people being stunned right here at the mid lane, but they were able to quickly disengage. Luna, they are playing relatively safe right now since they are waiting for their damage to just ramp up, but seems like DG Ladies applying a lot of pressure onto the map. Rico just here at the bot lane as well, clearing out the minion waves.
And they're really getting the short end of the stick here on the bottom lane. That was a very nice dive. I actually didn't almost see that. A really good dive there by DG Ladies. Bottom lane really suffering a lot.
Akasha's aggression apparently is now paying off. A little just, I don't know, saying hi to the buff right there could take it away from Luna though. Sierra still taking her time to ramp up, just waiting for the items to come in or spike in.
Scary Sal is just trying to stop as well the composition of DG Ladies from diving too much. I feel like they're usually doing a fine job, but still they don't have that much damage as of yet. 7.5 minutes in the game. We still don't know whether or not DG Ladies are going to really snowball, because I feel like Luna, they're waiting for something.
Maybe they're damaged, or maybe they're waiting for DG Ladies to just make one mistake. I mean, DG Ladies is spread out most of the time, so Luna, maybe they're just waiting for that really good kickoff, but they just can't give it a go because, like what you said, they have a squishy lineup and they don't have any solid tank. But third Abyssal Dragon being confirmed and being locked down by DG Ladies here.
Yep, Akasha doing a really good job on the crit gank, by the way. I'm a bit surprised. I don't think he's died yet. 3-0-0. Crit gank, really what you want as a stat line for someone who just dives in all the time.
And to think that for now, they only have 3 kills on the board and all of the kills are made and from Akasha.
Exactly. Akasha right now, we have to watch out where that damage is gonna go. I think that will be absorbed, but no. DG Ladies, they're playing very conservatively. Hesitating, making sure that they don't give away a kill, they don't make a mistake. Scary Salas, that's a lot of damage being absorbed from the Ryoma. This first third tower could go down soon.
Delana's already enjoying and joining the party, but Scarlet received a lot of damage there, now forced to back away. Sureiko is the next target, but 3 people actually got caught out. There was a perfect setup for DG Ladies. They get knocked up. The Lumia ult has been used, and Yuno goes down as well. Delana's is just storming all over the mid lane. Double kill going over to Rinko.
Of course, there will still be kills being handed over so easily to DG ladies, even though Luna's just really trying to not die. I feel like that's what they've been trying to do all day long.
Yeah.
But man, they've just been failing non-stop because of the power of the front line as well. That great catch by the Baldum really shaped up that fight.
I mean, it's okay to disengage in fights, make sure that you don't get killed, but the thing is, they are just reacting to what DG Ladies is doing, and like they're just trying to get away, be immensely defensive to the point that they're not getting anything, and literally anything on their side. Drake has been summoned, and it will spawn here at the bot lane.
Yep, top lane Ryoma is also just trying to, counteract that. So while the Drake is on the bottom, trying to get the push in, GG Myong on the top lane, making sure that there's always something that Luna is watching on the map.
And speaking of watching on the map, Luna was not able to watch the map because another Abyssal Dragon has been secured by DG Ladies. They are just in control of the jungle and the tempo of the game right now. I don't think you should do a face check because you might die. They got spotted out though.
That sounds like a very bad idea.
Yeah, they got spotted out and now they're just gonna clear the neutral jungle resources.
Akasha really wants to go.
At the bot, they do want to give it a go. I mean, they have the confidence, they have the damage, and they have a Drake to top it off.
Use Illumia on the top lane, just doing a double push. Drake is still on the bot side of the map. They don't really mind just rotating all around, leaving that alone. I think that's mission accomplished. They got a lot of gold because of that 7,000 damage.
Gale doesn't even mind receiving a lot of damage and stuns. Luna still, they are waiting to get any score, even a single score, onto the side of their scoreboard. Another blue defense tower being taken down while DG Ladies were storming that bot lane. Now they're here at the mid lane. They can take down that mid lane turret. They are just waiting for that proper push. And now Luna's base is bare. Just one good setup from DG Ladies. That is the only thing that they need and are waiting right now.
How long can you wait for this composition to go online? I feel like they're just waiting a lot longer than I thought they would. And in the end of the game, they don't engage in any team fight except for maybe this one.
Lil actually got caught out there, but of course, DG is right there. Illumia on has the pop until Anas is just in the back line. Look at that damage. Alpha Sheila secure onslaught going over to Akasha. But DG Ladies, they are not gonna stop. They know they have the damage ultimate going over to Tel Anas, and now they're just targeting the crystal. Shut down for the side of Luna though, but DG Ladies still able to bag that game one.
They don't mind. No kills. Apparently no kills. No, someone died. He got shut down. Akasha got shut down in the end there for DG Ladies finally. But in the end, the win is going over to the red side squad. Of course, that's 1-0. Don't forget, this is still going to be a best of 3. So it's not really suffering that much as of yet.
A lot of stakes here at the semifinals, and like what we've been saying, Luna was waiting for something. They were waiting for that opening, I assume, but DG Ladies, they just did not give that breathing time or open time for our very own Luna. I mean, they stormed that game one. They were rotating as much as they can. In the early game, actually, they were quite equal. But I guess it's Akasha's aggressiveness. First triple kill, not triple kill, but first 3 kills into the board. That's the moment that DG Ladies actually snowballed. And like what we said, the Rinko on this Tel Anas, man, you didn't see her in the early game at all. She was just, clearing out their jungle area. But the moment she stepped out, boy, she was able to take down a turret in 5 or 6 arrows.
I mean, that's also the beauty of that Cricknat pick. Like we did mention, I mean, we talked about it even on the third pick, right? Just the third pick, this composition is just so squishy. Easy to dive and very difficult to stop the dive whenever someone dives on the Luna comp. So I feel like Luna, they just really needed one more tank, and they just did not do it at all.
They just got outdrafted there. But of course, this is the best of 3. It's not the end yet for Luna. They still have one last game, one last hope. So we're gonna wait for the lovely ladies to load into the lobby and jump straight into game 2. I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. These are all girl team, lovely strong AOV players out there from Indonesia. This is semifinals. Next series will be semifinals as well, but for our third series, it will finally be the grand finals.
That's right. Again, very, very soon, this day could be over if Luna keeps playing like that. A quick look at the bracket, by the way, so you can know which teams will be playing today. It's going to be Luna, of course, versus DG Ladies happening right now, with DG Ladies ahead by 1. Evo's Esports and GGWP Ladies will follow soon after this. It's going to be very exciting to see if, of course, Evo's Esports and GGW Ladies will be giving us another good game. But so far, this one really turning out one-sided. Hopefully, Luna can come up with something new to counteract what the DG Ladies are doing. A very aggressive draft for these girls.
And I hope that new thing is going to be reflected in their draft, because they don't have a solid tank there. Maybe they thought if they can go full-on damage and snowball in the early game, things will go to their favor. But again, Akasha with that Kirknack, super aggressive rotation. So you know the drill. They just stomped all over that game 1. But of course, we will wait and see what's gonna happen. What will be the new tricks for Luna? Also, DG Ladies and GGWP Ladies, are they under the same org or something?
I think,
because they both have ladies, right?
I'm actually very curious about that as well. Hopefully we'll find out later on. Maybe we can ask about that. But so far, I feel like it's just so easy for DG Ladies as well to just get the tactics of GGWP. GGWP was just so good as well whenever we get going. So hopefully we can get some of that later on here, some info about that later on as well.
We'll tell you guys, right? We're just gonna wait for intel on our higher ups if ever they do know. So again, share the live stream, invite your friends, and if you like this game, if you like what you see, download the game Arena of Valor on your phones.
That's right. So far, we're gonna have to wait and see. There you go. I feel like that's what we wanted to find out. We are actually very close on the draft here. Are you ready, Hugo? Are you ready to
jump straight in?
Check out the draft for game 2 here. DG Ladies on the blue side, Luna on the red side.
Alright, Lindis and Illumia covered right here. But Tel-Anas is the first pick on the side of DG Ladies.
Very interesting.
Lindis and Ignis, rather. Well, they're still on hover, so
that's actually pretty strong. I feel like the Ignis is just a hero that gets super underutilized in these games. Ignis is just so strong, especially with the recent changes to Ignis. So this could be pretty good. Tel-Anas gonna be the secondary fight here, and usually that's a throw up, right? Left and right. Usually Tel-Anas on the other side, Lindis on the other. I haven't actually seen them together yet. Just, I'm really looking forward to that maybe. Although a lot of teams are hesitant to do the double marksman composition, despite the double marksman composition being so strong with some teams as well.
Well, I guess they don't want to risk the idea of lacking resources for double marksman compositions. But if you are able to pull it off, though, imagine the damage output you're gonna have, and if you're able to prolong the game. Illumia and Baldum being hovered here for the side of DG Ladies, and they did lock that in immediately. But let me just highlight that our DG Ladies, they really want to prioritize that Tel-Anas.
Yeah, of course, Tel-Anas, Illumia, and Baldum. Very easy. When you use the Cataclysm to set up for the Baldum here, whenever you get that Wild Prison, it really makes it so easy for everyone to just be attacked by the Tel-Anas. And also, it's easy to make sure that the Tel-Anas is safe, right? That's usually what you want to happen. And they do make it work very easily. And that's basically the comp always. I feel like it's always what DG Ladies does. Whoever the marksman is, usually they have a Tel-Ana, at least one of these guys, either Tel-Ana, Illumia, or the Baldum. And whenever they stick together in one comp, it's just a great setup all the time.
The game is protect and wait for Tal-Alas to go online, I guess, for DG Ladies. With, of course, Akasha just bursting down the enemies ahead. Scarisarilis, though, hovering and locking over this arrow. Yeah, they might lock that in as a third pick, but they did ban out an Omen.
So Aram, finally some tankiness on the side of Luna. Finally, so hopefully that's gonna be a lot easier for these girls to make use of. And Aram, one of those heroes that you really want to ramp up early on as well, because not only is she just a great frontliner or a great tank, but she's also just very strong on the crowd control. She can snare people for a long period of time. That suppression is very difficult to get out of because you can't usually just burst Aram down easily. Whenever you get the Aram in to a good position, it's also usually very difficult to just attack her because of those surrounding ravenous beasts that rotate around her.
The flying beasts, those three beasts that
whenever you get hit, you get HP. Whenever those hit something, Aram gets like HP back.
Yes.
So usually she's also very tough. Although she was a lot softer compared to where she was before, she still is one of those viable picks in the tank.
She still has this very solid sustain, but Darcy being banned out from the side of Luna right here. Let's see who will be the next. Wait, did DG Ladies miss a ban?
I think that might be intentional as well. Alright, we'll have to wait and see whether or not that's
maybe there's not. Alright, they did ban out that ban. Alright, they're just banning. Alright. Oh yeah, they're in the blue side. Almost forgot. So weird to see Valheim being banned though. I mean, is he really that ban worthy in this meta now?
It's a little weird, but at the same time, I feel like only specific teams can do that. There's like a team that can use the Valheim and then just destroy someone in lane early on. The moment you get level 4, usually that's what happens. You get destroyed right away, you get blown up. After using the ultimate, it usually speeds him up a lot so he can do the follow-up attack on the Valheim. So waiting for that. Ooh, Maluk. Earlier they were lacking a tank, now they have two really good ones. Maluk can also kind of go into the damage mode as well. So I really like this from the side of DG Ladies. Finally, a good setup and a very respectable excuse me. A very respectable comp in terms of damage as well.
And no, yeah, for Luna, they really upped their draft so that they just need one more solid hero for the late game.
Yeah.
I guess just to bank on that 11 to 12 minutes gameplay. Ari and Zephys being hovered and locked in for the DG Lady. So let's see who will be the last pick for the side of Luna.
A very skirmishy composition here coming from DG Ladies, and also they want to do that setup because if you get a good Lumia Bottom combo, Zephys is usually one of those good heroes that can really tear it up as well with good damage output and some solid knockups. Richter being hovered, I would not be surprised if this gets locked in.
They should lock it in, at least for me. Alright, and they heard us, and they did. So let's just wait for them to switch on to their preferred heroes. Again, guys, this is Series 1. Game 2, Luna versus DG Ladies, with DG Ladies up on one game.
Yeah, Richter is just... I really like using Richter personally just because of how well he can, like, just control the battlefield. And how difficult it is to destroy him as well. No, Richter is a solid ban. I think she's just been banned out so often in these previous series that we haven't actually seen him use his full potential. You know what I'm a bit surprised here is a lack of Elsu picks for both of these teams. So hopefully we'll get some info about that as well later on. But yeah, for the meantime, again, we are going to be loading up straight into the game soon. Who do you think is going to come out on top? Will this be a 2-0 win for DG Ladies? Or will Luna give us an interesting matchup? Let us know on the chat. Who do you think is going to win? And who do you support? Which player is one of your crushes? Let us know as well on the chat, so we can read that later on.
Personally, a fan of Rinko right now. But yeah, 2-0 or 2-1. Let us see while we wait for the lovely ladies to load into the game. And I think they're not picking Elsu because Elsu is we're aware of the late game picks, right? But I personally think also takes a lot more time to farm compared to Talanas, but the damage output is pretty much the same, and the range as well, so I guess they're just favoring more on Talanas here.
Anyway, for the meantime, it's a question of whether or not the Malak can actually do a good setup. I mean, the Malak is the biggest setup here for Luna. Of course, Shock combined with Holy Embers from that Ignis could provide to be a good team-up combo with Big Wombo combo. Anyway, let's run them down. Of course, DG Ladies versus Luna, Game 2. On the blue side, Evakasha on the Zephys, Fortum on the Illumia, Lil still on the Baldum, Ringo on the Talanas, and GG Myong on the Irie.
And for the side of Luna, we have Yuno on this Richter, Sareko on this Malak, Scary Sarlis for this Arum, Sierra on this Ignis, and Astrid Herrera for this Lindis.
Yeah, pretty solid Wombo combo in the early game when they hit level 4. However, of course, when the later comes to later, you're gonna have to rely a lot on the Lindis as well as the Richter. So we'll have to wait and see whether or not they can actually make something of that. Of course, it's going to be a little skirmish there. On the Richter, like I said, I really like this pick just because it can sustain early on. I really like when heroes like that can be a little bit independent. You know, when you go solo, like all these women are really, I'm sure they're trying to be. And on the meantime, of course, it's going to be a bit of a difficult fight over that Cruise Eagle. DG definitely gonna have the vision game there on the side.
Right, so here's Scary Sarlis just mapping out the mid lane area. I mean, she is a tank, so she can just roam around and peek in the brushes as much as she can, and she has those 3 soul orbs orbiting around her anyway. So like what you said, she has that HP regen or HP steal.
Yeah, HP steal every time they hit it. Really funny name, Ravenous Beast. They don't look too ravenous to me.
But they look, they
do look like beasts. They're scary.
I mean, I think they call them ravenous because, I mean, come on, they eat the life of her opponents, right? So that has to be something. But Akasha able to spot someone out here, but of course Sierra just flickers out, Mamba's out, and threw a handful of skills. Of course, put in a little damage there before you go to your exit. No one dies, no casualties. The objective has not been taken as well. Rotating over to the mid lane though, here we have Fortim on this Illumia just clearing out the waves, but Talanas and Rector just there at the bot lane farming, and they're not actually fighting, they're just taking their time.
Yeah, even on the top lane, everyone's just busy taking up the minion waves, clearing each other's camps there. Of course, also, that Malak already level 4 has a possibility of a setup, can be used as an escape as well. If you shock behind the turret, usually there's no way that you can be chased down because it also leaves like a slowing field where enemies can't chase you.
Really, this time around, they haven't changed anything on their tempo yet because they're just, you know, taking a feel or taking Scary Sarlis being caught right here. She got stunned, but she was able to get away. Though says hi, but by that time Digi Myong and her team member already disengaged, already away. Abyssal Dragon already up, and Illumia through a lot of skills, but Scary Sarlis able to sustain herself right there after 2 not successful ganks from DG Ladies.
They really wanted to go for the fight, but he's not level 4 yet. He doesn't have snare, so he can't lock anyone down. Because of that, DG Ladies getting the first Abyssal Dragon of the game.
Ruina being knocked up, but able to stay on the turret, able to stay to safety.
Yep, safety is, of course, their number 1 priority here. DG Ladies, they're not taking too many big risks, which is actually pretty smart. I mean, despite knowing they're kinda ahead in the tempo game, the gold is actually not that far away.
Well, I guess both of them are just taking their time. Like what you said, they're just gonna ramp up a bit of the damage. They have Richter and Talana, so the tanks, of course, are thickening their HP as well. So by the time mid-game enters, they can take someone down. And speaking of taking someone down, Sareko gets taken down. First blood going over to DG Ladies, and Ashira gets caught out. Look at that snipe! 3 people being grouped in. That was a perfect setup for DG Ladies, and now Arum throwing around her tiger, but Akasha able to chase this member down, and that was a 2. Make that 3 for non-trade in favor of DG Ladies. That group up, 3 of them right there. They all got stunned. They couldn't move, and DG Ladies just dived. That was so good.
Yeah, that was actually pretty smart choosing of where to fight. Basically nullifying the use of the Malok. Malok used his ultimate to try to get out, except it was cancelled. So because of that, it was just a snowball. It was a non-stop domino effect. Everyone just fell apart, especially that time when they got compressed in one area. Man, there was no getting away.
Will history repeat itself? DG Ladies still able to bag the first 3 kills of the game. Now, Luna, they're just gonna chill for now, not give the kills that DG Ladies needed, because again, look at that very sturdy and balanced lineup.
Yeah, solid indeed. I mean, I would say that Luna had a bit of a more solid comp, but they're really proving me wrong. They showed that, you know what, we have a Malak, we have an Aura, but we haven't actually seen a solid Aura pick yet. And because of that, DG Ladies gonna get another Abyssal Dragon here on the bottom side of the map.
They saw that Luna, or Aram rather, was just rotating over to the mid lane, so no one was actually eyeing the Abyssal Dragon, and they just took it out for themselves. I like how disciplined our ladies is here right now. I mean, they're not forcing anything, but they do want to go with the objectives. First, Scarisardis gets stunned, gets seen as well. Look at the 4 people! Illumia being able to take down Scarisardis, and Soreko not being to do anything. Look at that, the life bars of Luna just going down bit by bit. Soreko trying to get away, but Akasha is chasing her down and basically just eating the life out of that Feral Life Steal, though able to sustain. Will they give it a go? Apparently,
so
she
damage.
gets bursted down. So much damage indeed. Luna, who was that?
Gosh.
I think that was Sierra. Was late to the party, not able to save her teammate.
In the bottom lane, of course, people are still pushing, especially with the help of Rinko. They're so aggressive. Like I said, till honest, usually you want to wait up to 10 minutes and onwards for that till honest to really matter, but they're getting a lot of the gold so quickly here. They even want to go for Darkslayer at 7 minutes in the game.
They don't care. I mean, they're confident. They know they have enough damage output, and they don't want to give a very crucial objective over to Luna. So strike while the movement is hot for them, zoning out Scary Cyrus. Apparently, that is a lot of damage that Scary Cyrus cannot sustain or even withstand.
Yeah, looking really bad here. Of course, even their main tanks cannot actually last long in the front lines, and forcing everyone else to just play so safely. They're basically just watching whatever the DG Ladies have to offer. Maybe that's that individuality, that solo player mentality that we're seeing here on the side of Luna, because you have to remember, these ladies, they're not really like teammates for a long time. They're not under like one big organization, so they're just composed of like teams that got together, wanted to play Arena of Valor, and so far it's really showing. DG Ladies looking a lot more cohesive this time around.
Yep, and I actually think that's beautiful because you can see how strong they are as an individual player. So if they are in sync, imagine the ruckus and the dominance they can show in the map. And speaking of dominance, oh no, Scary Cyrus being stunned there yet again by Illumia. Nakasha's damage output is something you do not want to overlook. DG Ladies, they are waiting for the proper time to strike. They're just gonna clear that wave out with the Drake at the bot lane of Luna.
Trying to see if he can stun someone there with the charge. Of course, not gonna be showing anyone here. Drake will go down, so that's a good thing coming in for Luna here. However, they are giving away a lot on the top side of the map as well.
Two members able to clear out the top lane turret, and they're rotating over to the mid. You might see a very good initiate or gank here, but there was no follow-up after Illumia's first skill or her stun.
Yep, Soreko as well, not really committing that shock anywhere else, making it hard for Sarah to follow up on her own. Knock up by Akasha as well. Rinko making a run for it. Irie Ryu into the middle of the fight.
That connection was really cool the moment Akasha jumped in. Gigi Myung and of course Forta was actually able to follow up the stun. No one catches there, but Rinko just clearing out and taking down that other bot lane turret.
Look at that turret going down so quickly as well. And a lot of damage already from this Tilanas. At 10 minutes in the game, I thought it was 12, it's only 10.
3 women stunned there at their very own base, Luna. They just need one good clash to try and turn things around.
6-0 so far, and I don't think they can dive on the Rinko anytime soon.
Look at that buffed and very strong front line. I mean, it's hashtag protect Rinko all day.
Yeah, very scary Rinko right now. Of course, for the meantime, Akasha also on the other side of the map, trying to show her presence or dominance on the field as well. That Dark Slayer gonna be spawning right on time, and DG ladies, they're waiting for it.
Akasha gives it a start, and this will be a very fast Dark Slayer take, unless Luna will try to do something about it, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, very unlikely Dark Slayer. Goes over to the blue side team once more, gets that goal lead up to 5,000 for DG ladies.
They are storming the map right now, and Luna just forced and just cannot even leave the comforts of their very own side of the map. They are trying to clear out the waves though, and DG ladies even starving Luna from their very own farm or jungle.
Quick Abyssal Dragon on objective, even that Cruise Eagle just getting a lot more vision makes it even harder for Luna to walk out of their own jungle.
Drake being someone right here and responding at the bot lane side of Luna. So this could possibly be it. If they get 3 or 4 people down on the side of Luna, DG ladies could end this game.
Yep, bottom lane is going to be a big point of power here. Irie on the top side as well. Could be close. Lil tries to go in, gets in a position. Will he use the ultimate? Apparently not. Top lane though, Irie still pushing Rinko on the bottom as well.
DG Myung trying to stick to the top lane right there, but she does get spotted. Luna's base is now officially open. Look at that too! People stand blue super base are already being spawned, but the perfect ultimate from Illumia knocks up for days, and Rinko just at the back line. Look at the damage she is dishing out right now, able to take down this Aram, and DG ladies, they are on a roll. Double kill going over to this Tilanas, and of course they're gonna rotate over to the mid lane tower with the Drake. It's still up, it's still right there, and they're gonna bag game 2, and they did. GGWP to DG ladies.
9-0, 12.5 minutes into the game. DG ladies will be winning this one against Luna.
That was a very, very fast series.
Very quick indeed. Very impressive. The way that the DG ladies actually just made it so easy to dive. No one died. So impressive. I cannot believe no one died in that exchange with DG ladies versus Luna. Such a impressive performance. Very promising here. DG ladies are your first finalists for tonight.
They are gonna advance over to the grand finals, but we have yet to see who will they fight. Of course, we have GGWP ladies versus EVOS Esports right after this series. But again, that has been a 2-0, and DG ladies being victorious in the first series.
Yep, having a look at the bracket here, of course, it will be DG ladies proceeding to the grand finals. We're going to be very exciting to see whether or not EVOS Esports are going to be the ones to take that away, or will we see DG ladies become the champion here of the FSL Arena of Valor?
A lot of questions are probably rotating in your mind, but of course, do not forget to like the page, push on that notification button, and like our very own FSL page.
That's right. And for the meantime, we will be back going on a short break. Hope you guys are ready for the grand finals later on. For the meantime, EVOS Esports versus GGW ladies. I'm Rockhart.
And I'm Hugo.
Sit back, relax. We'll be back after a few minutes.